Shalom, beloved family. It's your girl Sophia Spiritual Light, and we're here with a quick lesson. I didn't make a whole fancy screen for it. I just used my little 644 screen here, and this is actually a response to Big Judah. He had asked for like maybe a deeper explanation of kind of this Damar Hamlin situation. And of course, I recognize that as having my name written all over it because I already had some thoughts in mind, but I really didn't have a reason to talk about it because nobody was asking for more information. And so I was just going to leave it be until I actually heard the call. And so I'm answering the call. You know, I am a servant of the Most High, mother and father. And when a brother or sister calls out for some clarification that I know I have right in the front of my brain, I'm gonna go ahead and bring that out. So um this is gonna be very quick. Again, this is a response to Big Judah and his request for some more information about Damar Hamlin. So the first thing we need to talk about in regards to the situation is y'all need to understand that the situation with Damar Hamlin actually began over a month ago. And so we're going to go into here we go. Not this one. Here we go. 1 month before this situation happened with him, December 1st. Now, this was Thursday night football, okay? Um, this is what happened. Jacoby Myers was hit hard in the end zone late Thursday night's game when Bills safety Damar Hamlin came in with a blow to the head to break up the pass. Now, this was on December the 1st. December the 1st, and Jacoby was the pass was incomplete. Uh uh Myers was questioned return with a head injury. I'm going to say that he probably hasn't been back onto the field. I don't know. I don't follow football that well. This information was brought up to me by a brother. And so I just want to point this out. This started 1 month ago, 1 month before his injury. What happened to Damar? Number three, this is going to come up when I show y'all what they're doing. Number three hit the ground as a result of hitting this guy, Jacoby Myers. Let's see if we can see what number is Jacoby Myers. I don't know. He's number 16. Okay, so here we go. Y'all know what to do. He's number 16. He took okay, I'm not signing into any of this stuff. Um, He's number 16. Y'all see that, right? Number 16. So number 3 took down number 7. Okay? 3 and 7. All right, already we're starting to see what's going on. Then here we go. Damar Hamlin in critical condition. I just want to show y'all that this was exactly 1 month later. Buffalo safety, Damar Hamlin had his heartbeat restored, blah, 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 blah. It doesn't even say what date this is. This is on January the 2nd. Okay, so remember, the thing with him happened on Monday Night Football. So two of the biggest football nights of the year, Monday Night Football. This, and the other one was Thursday Night Football. So y'all already know Monday is Gabriel, aka Eve. Thursday is Zedekiel, aka Zedekiel, aka Gaira. So we have a lot of Monday and Thursday kind of thing go together. And if you remember about our let me show y'all. Our Tiny Toons offensive right here. What do we have? We have white and bluish green, which the same colors come together. So while they were running their thing, we had our own operation running. I do want to point that out because I didn't know that this was going on. And this is from December the 25th. That's when I made this. Okay. Um, and that thing happened on, remember, December the 1st and then basically January 1st, 30 days apart. All right, so let's take a look at what they did. Now, again, I said this is going to be a quick video because I don't want to like just beleaguer this too much because you can really start to see what's going on. This book is called Rituals of Black Magic, and this is a very terrifying book, and I highly recommend that you do not download it because it is an extremely terrifying book. We reviewed this book previously for our discussion about the evil eye. And I had a feeling that this information was going to come back up, and here we are. All right, let's look at the three knocks. Okay, so now let's review what happened in the situation. You had a case where number three knocked number seven to the ground. You had three knocks on the ground. Then you had basically 30 days. Then you had another three knocks on the ground. So let's read this particular ritual. And this one is for to summon the spirits, right? Now, mind you, this ain't gonna work because we canceled these contracts. We removed a lot of these players from the field with our cancellation of the independence document, and also our cancellation of the um, um, Willie Lynch letter. With our canceling those particular documents, we took out a lot of their regular people that they would call. But we had three knocks on the ground and then three more knocks on the ground. That was the point. So here we go. And it was at night, Monday night football, Thursday night football. Okay, so let's read this. I'm starting at the bottom of the page. Reach a place of the spirits in the late hours of the night. Now, we know for a fact that all of these stadiums and stuff are built on top of our sites. You know what I mean? And so there would be a reaching of the spirits at the late hours of the night. Okay? Knock three times in succession on the ground to ask permission to enter the spirit world, pronouncing the formula. I'm not going to read it. Okay? So we had three knocks on the ground. What was the three knocks? Number three, Damar Hamlin knocked somebody on the ground. That was a really hard knock. Three hard knocks on the ground. Okay? Empty your mind of all the whispers of life and listen in the silence to the sound of what is around you, and then say out loud this thing which I'm not going to say. Then leave your gift on the ground. What was the gift left on the ground? Well, that would be Jacoby Myers. And then DeMar himself left as a gift on the ground, because at the end of both of those games, those gentlemen were carried out. You know, they were left as a gift on the ground. Okay, and it tells you for food, whatever, whatever. Describe in detail the needs and possible solutions, right? And so here's what they tell you to do: to ask for what they wanted. And what did they want? Thoughts and prayers. Thoughts and prayers for Jacoby. Thoughts and prayers for Damar. They wanted thoughts and prayers. They asked you for thoughts and prayers. Our thoughts and prayers. Our thoughts and prayers. Our thoughts and prayers. Everybody was saying, that's they asked for what they wanted and the solution. Their solution is they think if we the melanated folks give our thoughts and prayers, that they will be able to recover. That's what the whole thoughts and prayers situation is about. Oh no, here comes my little man. All right. So stay in silence again. Spirits can manifest themselves with a signal that could be a simple breeze. They will not waste the precious energies received as a gift to present themselves visually. So they're not gonna use the gifts that they've received to actually do uh, what you ask for. And then you knock three times on the ground again and say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. So that's what they did. They knocked three times on the ground, and they left them on the ground as an additional set of sacrifices. So just from this, now this took me all of like 10 minutes because I had already, I knew where I would be able to find the information. Give me that. Thank you. I knew where I would be able to find the information, and I was able to go immediately and pull it out, and bring it to you. And so I say all that to say is, if I was able to find this information, sorry guys, where we go. If I was able to find this information exactly, 3 minutes, and this whole video should be under 30, then they have this information. They have it all worked out. They thought, okay, we'll do three knocks on the ground, and then we'll have somebody knock him out 30 days later after we, gather 30 days of thoughts and prayers to offer as a sacrifice, and then we'll knock him out. We'll knock him back on the ground. That was the plan. There was a plan. It was a plan the whole time. And that's what they did. However, as I said, their plan didn't really work because when Demar got knocked on the ground, he also became a part of this whole sacrifice thing. And then people weren't thoughts and prayers for the first gentleman. Nobody has even brought that up. I've yet to see anyone mention that Demar had done this to somebody a month prior. It was clearly planned, with a month of gathering the energy from the end of the season and all of that, to this whole thing of sending the mom to the ground too. And I'm sure that it was, now that in retrospect, given the details of the situation, I'm sure it was not intended that he would be injured by the another three knocks on the ground to say goodbye after gathering all that energy, which is why he has recovered. I'm sure that was not intended. They didn't think this was going to work out the way that it did, and yet it did. And so, this is just like a quick response. Hopefully I summed up all the information and made it so that people can understand what's going on here. And so when you get into these books that are tremendously terrifying, as I mentioned, that book that I brought up, very scary book. I'm not saying that people should go into this book and look around, but if you want to know how these people are getting the things done that they're getting done, you have to look. You have to ask the questions. And I'm, unfortunately, the one who was willing to ask the questions and to look into these particular books to see how these things are being done. And so, to the spirits who are here with us, you're invited to go in peace. To my beloved viewers, you're invited to be at peace. And always remember, the Most High is your peace. Shalom.